Well, hello everybody, it's Mystical Ariel here to shake the matrix and always give you something to think about, expand the mind, and hopefully get you to look in the mirror so you can see the gaze and the image that you are in. As you can tell, the world's shaking up. We even have like San Diego flooding, all kinds of craziness going on, just like I said was going to be happening in this season. Water will rise, I said. All kinds of unique things that we weren't expecting. The world's about to shake, so while the world's shaking, maybe it's time to shake yourself awake and get yourself aware. Well, what is this matrix that I'm talking about? What are all the situations that I'm trying to explain to y'all so you can get free? Well, the matrix is a term used to describe the illusionary reality that many of us are living in. And shadow matrix is a place basically where we have been conditioned to forget our true nature and became trapped in a cycle of basically negativity and chaos. It's where we got entrapped in hell. We have forgotten our innate ability to connect with the breath of all life and the spark of the divine within us and our true original designs. Instead of us acknowledging or recognizing that we are beings driven by fear, selfishness, and a lack of empathy and compassion, we've allowed the fallen mindset to take over. Fallen mindset, what is that? Well, it's a state of fear and disempowerment. It's where we have lost our connection to the true selves. It's the place where you lost your true essence, basically. We are living in this place called hell. That's the shadow matrix. It's a place of suffering where we are disconnected from the divine and our potential for life of love, compassion, and kindness is lost. But how do we get out? Can we be free? Yes, we can. If we want to wake up from this reality and this situation that's in front of us, we need to recognize the truth of who we are. We must turn towards the light. We need to stop feeding the negative system of greed and hate and fear that keeps us from locked up and locked into this cycle of suffering, when we need to reclaim our power as divine beings and remember the truth of our original design, which is one of love, kindness, and compassion. This allows us to create a world basically where harmony and peace are more and reside. And you can have this even in this chaotic system that we're around. Seriously, not even a joke. So how do we get rid of this? How do we wake up? How do we recognize the truth, who we are? Well, we must turn towards that light. And it's time then you recognize that the breath of all life is within us and the interconnectedness of all beings. We're one with one another. The breath is the energy of the divine, which connects to the sustain and sustains all things. And we are made up of this. We're made up of this breath. And we are a reflection of the divine. And we have the power to create a world of love and compassion. But it requires us to choose the light and to turn away from the darkness. With this choice, we can reclaim our innate power and return to the Eden system, the Eden state of being, original designs. And what can we do to start that? Well, here. There is this awesome song that I brought up on here, and I really actually love what this person has to say. I think we should all say this together. It's a moment of letting go. So let's read this together. Let's speak these words. Let's take this time to meditate together and to concentrate on what's before us. You guys ready? In this moment, I choose my healing. In this moment, I choose my ending. In this moment, I choose my beginning. In this moment, I choose my healing. I let go of what doesn't serve me. I release what hurts me. I'm thankful for the experience that taught me. Physical illusions I am letting go. Pain is not mine to hold. Judgment is not mine to own. Peace is what I know. The past does not define me. I am love and I am forgiving. I am overcoming. Duality is an illusion. There is only oneness, wholeness. My healing is my belief. My healing is my knowing. My healing is my accepting. My healing is taking responsibility and let go. To let go of right now. Forgiveness is not condoning. Forgiveness is letting go of the past controlling. My present moment now, so I can be here now. My present is a gift. This moment not missed. No more dwelling on what doesn't serve me. This freedom is now. I feel this freedom now. I feel this freedom now. See, we have to reprogram our brains. We have to reprogram our system. I kind of almost don't know if I like that word, reprogram. Is it really reprogram? We have to return to our original program. See, that's the thing. No matter what kind of programs have been forced into us, the truth is the original still resides there. And that's an amazing thing. You know, like people have like these things where they know something happened in their past, but they don't have the memory there. Well, let me tell you something. The reason you know those things are there and something happened, but you're not quite sure what it is because your body holds those memories. No matter what someone has programmed you or taught, the original design is embedded in there. And the more we let go, and the more we release, the more we dive into shadows and seeing the truth of what we've believed, the more freedom we find. Because we unravel, we discover the gold. See, what you've been looking for is within you this entire time. It's not something to go out and find. You don't have to go on some wide journey. Well, it is a journey, but it's a journey within. Because deep within you is your answers. Deep within you are the illusions that continuously play over. And you need to discover why those illusions play over. What pushed that button? What is that thing in the way? Truth is, your freedom is right before you, and you hold the keys to that. We got no one to blame, no one to point fingers at. Because the truth is, we believed all those things. And that's why we're where we're at. And I'm getting to tell you that, and I know I've been through so much hell and back. No matter what I've been through, I got no one to blame. Because when I remembered the truth of my being, the only fingers I had to point at was myself. I had to look and recognize what I allowed myself to believe. I had to look and recognize how I decide to have lived out my life. I look at that in every situation. I just went through heck. This property and everything. The truth is, I've had people consistently take advantage of me and leave me astray with absolutely nothing so many times with many promises. I've had people use that at me many times. And what was my lesson to learn? Well, this is my lesson to learn because I recall many times throughout the seasons having visions, having moments where I saw something, but I talked myself out of believing it would even happen. So instead, I dragged my ass and continued to allow myself to get used. Not wise. See? No one to get mad at. I'm the one who put myself there. I could have left long ago after, a month or whatever of not getting anything and watching things being spent on other things when someone could have used those finances to just even pay for her meds. But I chose to sit there. I chose to wait for someone to show grace. I've done that my whole life. Sat in the chaos to look at them, to think if they look over quickly enough, they'll see my eyes and they'll realize what they're doing and stop. It didn't work, so I gotta stop being a rescuer for those that don't need to be rescued or don't want to be rescued. And I need to learn when enough's enough. You don't have to stick around if the storm is not good for you to be in. That's something I've learned, Everywhere you go, no matter what in your life happens, it continuously happens because of you. No one else. We got no fingers to blame. No fingers to point. I guess that's why they have that saying, take the log out of your own eye before you take the speck of dust out of your brothers or sisters. We only see that speck because we have that log within ourselves. All right, some things to think about. And with you guys, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter and you're all unique puzzle pieces to the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Much love and peace out. Always giving you something to think about.